Big news from the Kennedy Space Center today. NASA says its moon rocket is ready to roll back out to the pad, and we could see a launch as early as April 1st. NASA managers say they gave the mission a go after completing the flight readiness review today. Crews had to roll the Space Launch System back to the vehicle assembly building to fix a helium issue on the rocket's upper stage. The rocket is now expected to roll back out 1 week from today, with a launch, as we said, happening as early as April 1st at 6:24 in the evening.
Joining us right now is Dr. Ken Kramer. Dr. Ken, thanks so much for being here. What are the most critical tasks NASA teams must complete between rollout and potential launch day?
Between rollout and launch day? Well, first they have to complete the big task of rollout. They got a few more tasks to get done. Checking out the flight termination system so that if the rocket goes off course, it would blow up and not impact populated areas. So once they roll it out, that'll take about 12 hours. Then they have to hook up all the umbilical lines and power lines and gas lines and check everything out, make sure it's all working well. And then they check the spacecraft out. And if that's all well, then, they'll be ready to launch the rocket as soon as April 1st. So there's a lot of work to be done.
And there is a lot of work to be done, and NASA constantly says that safety is the #1 priority. This is a pretty tight timeline. Are they timing it out correctly with the rollout and launch day?
Yeah, they need about 10 days plus the 1 day for the rollout. So that's 11 days. So if you back calculate, that's what they need to do. They need to they need to roll out March 19th, maybe March 20th. I did say that things are moving ahead of schedule, so maybe they'll roll out a day or two early. We'll see, but right now it's most likely the 19th. And then, they do have almost a week. They have 6 launch opportunities from April 1 to April 6. They added another one on April 2nd today. So, even if they miss April 1, they still have those other 5 days. So yeah, I think they have enough time.
It's something about April Fool's Day that would be poetic for this one, though, Ken. NASA managers gave the mission a go after the flight readiness review. The astronauts also gave it a go. Knowing this team, or some of them, may actually end up on Artemis 5 and land on the moon, how important is their mission, and what does that review actually evaluate?
Well, this mission is absolutely critical to test out all the systems. I mean, Artemis has not gone crewed before with people in it. So the environmental support system is brand new. They didn't have that on Artemis 1. They've modified the heat shield. And, there's 4 astronauts, 4 precious people we got to bring home safe. And so they've been training to do a lot of science on board when they're in transit. They'll be going behind the moon, doing some experiments. 4 CubeSats will be launched from Earth orbit. So, everything is moving ahead really good.
Did anything else stand out to you from today's press conference?
Well, I was glad that they changed the liquid hydrogen seals. That was something I had asked about, and they weren't going to do it, but now they decided to do it to be extra cautious, and there's still a filter they're thinking about changing. These are issues that prevented the launch the first time, or the last time, I should say. So they have been practicing, but, they don't have launch fever, so that's good. They'll go when they're ready. So everything is looking really good right now.
Last thing, we'll let you go, Ken. We heard this week that there could be some delays with the lunar landers from both SpaceX and from Blue Origin. What's the future of NASA, especially with that big push to speed up the timeline for Artemis?
Well, that's the big question. This mission, I think, will get off on time. Artemis 3, 4, and 5, I would be surprised if they are able to launch Artemis 3 in the middle of next year. The rocket and the Orion can be ready, but those lunar landers are way behind schedule, especially SpaceX. Blue Origin is pulling up their timelines about 2 or 3 years, and they're going to have to modify both of these landers to make them a little bit less complex because they have cryogenic propellant loading that they have to do in Earth orbit for both of these, and that just has to be reduced. It's an extremely complex architecture. So they have a lot of work to do. I think the timelines are going to push out, but I'm glad that they have inserted this mission, an Apollo 9 mission, where they test the lunar landers out in Earth orbit. That'll buy down risk and give a lot more confidence for landing on the moon. and we've got to get moving because the Chinese are hot on our heels. They are not going to give up. So we've got to push, but we have to do it safely.
All right, Dr. Ken Kramer, thank you so much for joining us. A pleasure as always.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Ken told us.